Hey everyone, Mad Hatter here. Today I'll be making a video on how to reroll in Guardian Tales. If you enjoy content like this and want to see more, such as even more guides, please subscribe. Once we hit 50 subscribers, I'll release a brand new Guardian Tales guide. Let's start. So you simply just want to open the game, log in as guest, just to make sure that you can keep going until you get a reroll. And if you can't, just keep doing it as guest. You don't really want to link emails. Otherwise, you'll end up not having a proper login method once you get started. So we'll just be going through the game step by step just to show you how short the rerolling process is. It's about, 15, 16-ish minutes to get to the summoning stage. However, there is a short little disclaimer. If you start on Asia, you begin with about 4,500 more gems than you would if you start on another server. And the only reason that is because Asia has had a exclusive event that gives out quite a bit of gems, so just be aware of that. We're just gonna use a random name. That's what I kind of like to do on alts. I don't bother naming it properly. However, I do like some decent looking letters. We're just gonna keep going here. Go through the EVA messages, and unfortunately I ended up making the current account that I'm recording videos on also have a rerolled name, because I just didn't want to bother with re-rolling over and over again while making actual names I like, so I was just spamming letters. And unfortunately, yet fortunately, I got a good re-roll on that one. Anyways, here we are. We're just going to be going through it. If you once again, I hate to sound like a broken radio, but if you enjoy the content, please subscribe. Now, we're just playing through. As you can see, we're saved by... there are no spoilers in this video up until, World 1-1. However, if you want to actually properly begin playing the game, you're going to have to get there anyway. So I don't really think anything is being spoiled. However, if you do want a fresher entrance into the game, then it's fine to skip the rest of the video and then come back once you've already played through the tutorial and stuff. But overall, this doesn't contain any spoilers, especially not any major ones. We're just gonna follow through here with this character that I'm not going to name, and we're just gonna go through. We're given a little sword, and we're gonna continue walking once we've gotten it. As you can see, we have our D-pad on the left to control our character's movement. We have a sword icon to attack characters, and then we have the boots icon, which allows us to sprint. And normally, we just walk. However, if you hold it, you are able to sprint. We're just going to keep going, and then you unlock a bit of an ambush attack. It's not really anything too important, so if you don't care for it, you don't have to end up using it. Just keep playing through the tutorial. The tutorial mobs are really easy. They're not anything mechanically or skill intensive. You can really just face tank them if you want, like I'm doing here. It doesn't matter. They can't really kill you. Just answer some of these. You don't really... It doesn't take too long. You can just go. And you'll get a tutorial shield, which isn't anything significant, so don't worry about it. Just continue progressing. This is a really short process. If you were worried about, having to take hours and hours of rerolling, sure, there is a bit of RNG to getting what you want, but I think it's still worth it if you really, really want the best possible start. However, if you don't care, just no need to reroll. Guardian Tales, there isn't a need to reroll, especially considering the fact that none of the banners right now are really anything incredible. If you want to see the best heroes to start out with, you can check out my new players priority tier list. I might link it in the description, but if you don't check there, you can check my channel for them. Anyways, we just got Captain Eva. She's a rare hero, nothing too significant. Very easy to evolve, and you'll get more dupes over just from summoning, so nothing major. Dupes in this game are actually bad. Now, some endgame players will tell you otherwise, but as a new to mid-game player, dupes don't give you anything really significant. However, you really want to prefer newer heroes as a new and mid-game player over getting dupes, because dupes give you 50 hero crystals instead of, the couple or few hero crystals you'd get from getting, a 2-star or a 1-star. But early on, while 50 hero crystals is a great amount, and you definitely want as many hero crystals as possible, you also want the hero you're trying to pull for over a dupe, because let's be honest here, you really want a lot of characters early on. However, even if you can't build them, getting them as fast as you can means you can skip certain banners, or you don't have to worry about pulling a certain character, especially if, you know, you're limited on gems. We will be getting about 50 pulls here, 50-60 pulls. Asia might end up with 1 or 2 extra pulls, I believe. However, I'm not all too certain, but you are guaranteed 50 pulls pretty much. No matter what you're playing, you are probably... Okay, straight up 40 pulls guaranteed no matter what server, no matter what time you're going to play. Depending on events, depending on special events, server-based events or whatever, you're going to get a couple extra multis. So 40 pulls guaranteed no matter what at any point you're playing the game. However, during an event, you might get 2 or 3 or even 4 extra. Do be wary of that. However, it's not a big deal. You'll get lots of gems from the login events, the beginner special missions, just from clearing story alone. 3 starting each of the main stages is 150 gems. Each mini stage is about 50 gems. So most worlds will net you, you know, at least 1,000 gems easily. So you really don't have to worry about that. And here, yep, we're almost done with the tutorial. It'll be done in a couple of minutes, I think. I'm not going to be explaining anything lore-wise here, as, you know, it's not really super important, and I don't want to spoil anything for anyone that may be watching or interested in continuing the story. Here, we can't really skip anything, unfortunately. However, I don't think you should skip anything. The story of Guardian Tales is a really, really well-written one, so if you can, don't skip anything. It's better to just play it slowly and enjoy it. Here, once again, it's a little mini-game. However, it's a static event, so if you want to, you know, try and dodge the bullets, you can. It can be fun, you know, while you're waiting. However, do realize that the outcome is guaranteed, so if you're getting worried that you're taking too many hits and you're going to end up letting a character die, don't worry about it. The whole encounter is static, so regardless of what you do, everything that's already set in place will already happen. So yeah, I'm just tanking here because I honestly can't be bothered to just sit around and dodge. Here, we're going to lose Captain Eva and Cammy. We fall along with Little Princess. After this, you only have a little bit more to clear before you can start getting into most of your summons and properly clearing out the game. And we're just going to keep going here. We're just going to keep going, and boom. A whole bunch of login events, especially as you go on. This is the new player login event. It will give you a whole lot of resources as you play. Another anniversary login event. These are so good. So if you can start now, absolutely do so. You're gonna like, and here are the Asia only events. So yeah, as you can see, we got a load of gems from the logins. Not the logins, the mail rewards. However, if you can start now, please do so. You will get so many additional resources that would cost you thousands and thousands of gems, if not, you know, a couple hours of daily grinding at least. Especially the hero crystals. You get about 400 hero crystals for free, which is a lot. It's pretty much more than half a max limit break, and that would definitely ease a lot of your grinding as a new player. Here we're further just continuing the World 1-1 mission. Once we're done with this, we can actually start beginning our summons. Currently, the banners are mostly just absolute trash, so there's nothing really too impactful to summon for. The reason why I didn't do this during anniversary is because I believe someone already made a video on what to summon for during the anniversary, and I didn't. I also just didn't start YouTube at that point, so let's be honest here. However, I will make this, you know, a weekly thing. Like, not a weekly thing, a patchly thing. Every patch, I will do a reroll guide and tell you what banners are the best to summon for. However, I would really like to hit a couple of sub goals for that, so let's see if this video gets, you know, 100 likes, right? 100 likes. It's a large goal, but you guys can do it. If this video hits 100 likes, next patch, I'll do another reroll guide, as, of course, the generic parts of the reroll guide remain same. However, events change, mail rewards change, and you'll often end up getting quite a few additional rewards that you wouldn't expect. So, if this video hits 100 likes, I will do another reroll guide and banner review next patch. Here, we're once again just continuing the story. We got the drill, and we're just going to run up, and this is another one of those static encounters I told you about. Nothing you do here will change this, so you'll fall into the trap regardless. It's really the only way to progress here. So you're just gonna fall. It's a quirky little team. The story is beautiful. The characters are incredible. So I really do recommend taking your time, treasuring it, and progressing slowly. There's really no rush in the game. It's not even a marathon because you're not competing against anyone. You can just play casually, have fun. That's kind of what I've been doing on my ult. I just log in from time to time. I just sometimes do sweeps. I slowly build up merch. I sometimes do summons and stuff. It's really casual, low maintenance stuff that you can just have fun with whenever you feel bored or interested in the game. And yep, here we're going to meet a character who I believe you learned her name, but I'll tell you anyway. It's not a spoiler, trust me. I promise I won't spoil anything for you. Her name is Lorraine. And we're gonna go. Kamael, by the way, is the Earth God, so she's not calling you Kamael. She is just, making a surprise statement. It's like how people would say, like, oh, Jesus Christ or something, stuff like that, or oh, God. And we're just gonna keep running. We're just about done. This is just gonna be a bit of a fight because we don't have damage here. Yeah, these lads are pretty chunky. Slowly take them out. If you want, you can also 3-star the stages, which means get all the star pieces and get all the purple coins to get end up getting 100 additional gems. However, I'm not going to do that as it doesn't really make too big of a difference now. However, I do recommend 3-starring every stage if you're gonna continue further as a new player. However, this is re-rolling, so you're not sure if what you're gonna get is gonna be worth keeping, so don't. Here, we're just gonna collect some missions here, and we get 20 summons. 20 summon controllers. So each summon controller is 1 pull, 10 summon controllers is a multi, 20 summon controllers is 2 multis, which is the equivalent of 5,400 gems. 10 summon controllers equal 2,700 gems. Here I'm just looking through the store for any additional good beginner packages. The epic limit breaking hammer is not bad. Always pick up those legendary awakening stones. Equipment, you can pick up the hammer if you have the spread gold. Nothing else too significant here that we can buy. Now we go straight to the summoning screen. So we have Light Hero Shapira, Eugene, Heroes Kai, Arabelle, Sumiru. Oh, what's her name? Yep, Miss Chrome. And yep, that's kind of it. We have Veronica and stuff, but nothing really old too significant. Most of this is just skippable. We're going to be going for Chrome as I think she definitely is the best out of this whole bunch. And first multi is a dud. It's a complete dud, so okay, we're gonna keep going. Second multi hopefully is definitely better. Hopefully it's better. It seems it's also nothing. Yep, okay, and as a beginner, your weapon and hero's banner get 2 guarantees. So your hero's banner, within 30 pulls, you're guaranteed a unique hero, and for your weapons banner, within 30 pulls, you're guaranteed a exclusive weapon. Here, we got our guaranteed. It will always be a white box inside for a 3-star hero. And it looks like we got the Bound Child Clara. She's not that incredible, so here it would definitely be a reroll unless you got something crazy. If, for example, you got Kamael there, this would definitely be a keeper no matter what, but we did get the disabled kid, and this disabled kid ends up not being very able at many contents. So we're gonna do more pulls. This is actually a really cool thing. It's called a fake out, and as you can see, it will be a white box no matter what. It's really cool. It's really cool. Hopefully this is Miss Chrome. It looks like it's going to be. Yep, that's her silhouette. We got Miss Chrome, nice. That's about in 4 pulls. However, I think this is still a reroll if we don't get her EX weapon. So if I don't get her EX weapon here, I think this is definitely going to be a reroll. Confirm, now let's leave. Let's go get our summon controllers here. You get 20 more and 300 additional gems. Nothing else here. Gems, let's collect a lot of these gems. You will get so many gems early on for doing, things you were gonna do anyway. It's so rewarding. We still haven't checked out weapons collection, so if you definitely check that out after we do our weapon summons, you'll get a lot more gems there too. However, I want to keep this short, so I will not be including that. So let me lay it out for you. You get 4 guaranteed multis, 27 controllers, so that's 4 guaranteed multis no matter what. Whatever spare gems you have other than that, you will definitely be able to have enough for, 2-3 other multis, especially if you collect your book gems, your mission and achievement gems, you'll definitely be fine. If you're on Asia, you will end up with about 2 additional multis or so. So just be wary of that. However, I recommend playing on your home server. Or if you want to, I might start a guild or something soon, so if you're interested in that, not a big deal, but you can start on Asia World too. Here we go. Oh, nothing. Okay. We're getting absolutely shafted here. This is really unlucky. Let's collect some gems because we don't have enough. Hopefully we're going to have enough. Yeah, we're definitely going to have enough with a lot of these missions. So there's also RNG events and stuff that can help you get it here. I can go to the book, but I'm not going to bother collecting the gems here. If I go to the book and collect other things, we're just going to actually use the current giant capsule event. So I recommend going for the first or the second one. Both are really, really good. I like the first one on this new account because it's stamina and gems. However, the second one is also really good. They're both good. They're both good. Yeah, but the first one is so superior on a new account, man. All right, but yeah, let's just keep this going here. We have gotten pretty hardcore shafted, so this account is definitely going to be a reroll. Not worth keeping, not worth. Okay, we got a white box. However, I don't think we're lucky enough to get it here. Oh, let's see. This is the guarantee sub. Okay, we got Ray's weapon. Okay, so this is definitely a reroll. She's not a bad character, but she's primarily a rage unit. But she's not bad. However, anyways, if you enjoyed this, subscribe. We can definitely get more gems, but we're not going to. So let's go. Peace.